As soon as Teresa says that we are live.
We are live.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start the meeting. Pledge allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everyone. The first thing on the agenda is the approval of the agenda, which there is 3 changes or additions to it. One is Brett LeClaire from Perry County Memorial Hospital. There was the Highway Department appropriations and transfers, and Teresa, administrator, with the appropriations for unemployment.
And also, we need to take off the approval of payroll benefit claims that are none this time.
Okay.
With that, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with the items that we just mentioned.
All right, I'll second that. Approval, the agenda's been approved 2-0. All right, so, Brett LeClaire from Perry County Memorial Hospital, you're up. You want to explain a little bit what's going on, or?
So the piece of property at the intersection of 37 and Stone Road, the price we gave you originally was wrong, so I just need to correct that price. The correct price of that piece of property is $120,000.
Instead of $125,000 as previously.
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay. You guys should just make a motion to approve the sale at that price.
Okay. Do that.
I'll make a motion to approve the sale of the hospital for hospital ground for $120,000.
Okay, and I'll second that. So,
Thank you.
thanks, Brett. Okay, Steve Howell? Oh, wait a minute. Anyway, sorry, Tracy.
That's okay.
It was in the,
Difficulty it changes.
it was in my addition. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
We need to pay him too first.
I know. You done?
Want me to go sit down?
Are you in a hurry?
No.
Go sit down.
You messed around a minute, sir.
Okay, Pam got
I always wanted to say that.
Okay, we have payroll that was distributed on April the 25th for $150,318.40 for all employees.
I'll make a motion to approve.
And I'll second it. 2-0.
We have claims that were dated May the 2nd for county general and other funds for $407,087.49, highway for $107,043.47 and $74,400, and one advance of $1,446.02.
Oh, that was for the highway?
No,
The
the
sec-
107 and the 74 was the highway claims.
Okay, and what was the third, what was the other one?
The other one was an advance for $1446.02, which was telephone, because we always have to advance the telephone payment.
Oh, okay.
Make that motion to approve.
Okay, motion made, and I'll second it. 2-0.
Okay, and the last thing I have were minutes that were mailed out to you. I hope you had a chance to read them. March the 2nd and March the 22nd. 7th and 22nd, what'd I say?
I think you said second.
Get a chance to look at them?
Yeah, I looked at them today, so I'll make that motion to approve.
Okay, now I will second it. Motion made and second, carried 2-0.
Okay, that's all I got.
Now, Tracy.
Thank you.
I am here for approval of the Community Corrections Grant and the Drug Court Grant for 2023, the grant and the budget. And the increases, like we do every year, are for the salary increases. This year, they are currently, right now, they're proposed. The salary scale hasn't been finalized yet, so once that's finalized, there may need to be some adjustments, but we went with what is being proposed, and then we can come back with those adjustments if we need to.
I looked everything over, it's the same,
Same as it-
exact same deals we've been doing for the last 10 years or so,
Yeah.
actually. So.
Yeah, same programs, nothing has changed with the grant or the programs.
Right.
We prioritize the salaries for the grants, and then all the operating costs come out of our project income, so.
Okay. I'll make that motion approved.
Motion made, and I'll second it.
I just need your signatures on,
Both of us?
yes, please.
Okay. But good work.
Thank you.
You gonna need a copy of that?
Yeah, Tracy, if you need
Yes,
me one.
sure will.
There you go.
Just real quick, I have on here, it's just. the-
That's okay, as long as we have two, we're
Okay,
fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now Steve.
Just got sat back down.
I'm trying to give him a little exercise.
I've got 3 transfers. First one is from Sir and Will, the health insurance for $100,000. This new program they got will not let us take it out of Sir and Will. We put money in Sir and Will every year for our health insurance, so we need to transfer it into the 1176 MVH fund. Ms. Tasha said it wouldn't allow us to take it out of that other.
Yeah, because with our new fund, it automatically figures and everything, so we don't have to do a lot of hand stuff. So since the workers work out 1176 and 1173, that's where it's going to pull the insurance from.
Yep, makes sense. You want to do this one at a time, or all?
We'll do them all if you want to. The next one is from Sir and Wheel to local road matching grant. This is $120,000. Need to transfer it into community crossings for our share of the $1 million award. Or this helps cover our share of the $1 million. We've got some left in there from last year.
We
And
failed to
then-
mention that we were awarded the full $1 million from the community
Yes.
crossing. I meant to mention that at the beginning of it. Congratulations. We have done very well with that community crossing
We
grant.
got lucky again. Thank you for,
You don't get lucky that many times.
It's
It's hard work, and appreciate it.
the next one is transfer for $100,000 from MVH 1173 to local road and bridge matching grant fund. That's the 3 transfers I have. The additional appropriation is $220,000. This is to move into our community crossings fund to make our 333 amount that we have to have to match for the $1 million. And the next one is local income tax 1112 county road improvements for, all this is a lit, $715,000 appropriate out of the lit. This we'll use some of that money for community crossings and some of it for some paving on our own.
Did it finish up the paving projects that
Yes.
were not covered by the $1 million?
Yeah. It'll cover some of them though. I had 6 on there that initially asked for, but the price went up so much that we had to cut the community crossings back to 3 projects. So I'm gonna try to pick up 2 of the other projects out of our lit money. That's all I have.
All right. Any questions?
No, you explained very well, so I'll make a motion to approve the transfer.
Okay, and I'll second that motion.
Appropriations, yeah.
Carry
Thank-
2-0.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.
You're gonna do the appropriation thing. You gonna talk about that, aren't you?
Yeah, the in-dot resolutions, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, do you need to talk on that, or where you got it?
I can do it.
You got it, Chris? All right, go ahead and
Okay.
talk about that, Chris.
So, as you said, we got the community crossings grant, and we, Steve, the highway department, received an email from the state. They have moved to electronic applications and forms, and all the contracts and all are signed by e-sign now through some kind of a portal. So in order to do that, they have requested that the commissioners approve, once you guys approve the contracts and all, that you authorize Tom as the president And it doesn't say Tom, it just says the president, whoever the president is.
president is, Tom.
Yeah, the president would be authorized to sign all those contracts. Of course, they have to be approved first by the commissioners, but once they are approved, that the president would be authorized. So what it says is that upon approval of any NDOT agreement by the commissioners, the president of the commissioners is hereby authorized and confirmed to have the authority to execute any NDOT agreements and other documents related thereto, and all documents related to the NDOT grant programs on behalf of and to bind the county. And it would be effective immediately upon adoption. This is a form that NDOT provided to us, and I assume they're sending to every county that receives a grant.
Makes sense.
You don't see anything.
No, I mean, when everything seems to be moving to the online
Right.
e-sign kind of stuff, and they're trying, this actually is trying to make it easier to administer, so we don't have to get all three commissioners in and enrolled and authorized to sign for something that we already authorized.
Yeah,
We currently do that for like the emergency management performance grants.
Mhm.
It's the same type of process.
Yeah, it's not new, it's new to this program, but not new to
Not
county
new to-
Not a
government
new,
or
right.
city government.
Not
for
a
that
new
matter.
concept.
No.
Yeah, I think it's streamlining it, so I'll make a motion to sign it, so.
Okay. And I'll second the resolution, authorize the president of the commissioners to
Yeah.
sign agreements. Carry 2-0. Teresa?
Okay, we have a former worker that's, has been filing claims for unemployment, and this line item is in the commissioner's budget in county general, and there was only $1,000 that was budgeted for that line item, and we currently have claims that will be exceeding that amount, and we anticipate at least several more months, but we're not real sure how long. So Pam and I kind of got together and figured up enough to hopefully get us through August with a $4,600 appropriation request to unemployment compensation out of county general. And if we see that that's going to continue, then we'll have to come back and ask for more again. But for now, $4,600 is what is being requested to get us through the next few months.
And then they'll have to go to the council.
This will have to go to council. Yes.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know that we have any choice. I mean,
Yeah, we don't have any choice.
Not unless you want to pay penalties.
no, we don't want to add another 10% on that.
No.
So,
I'll make a motion to approve it.
okay, and I'll second that. Motion made, carried 2-0.
You have that to say? hand
Oh,
out?
yep.
Yep. That's all I have.
Okay. Any comments?
I got one question.
Yes, ma'am.
The railroad tracks in
Hey
Troy.
Cindy, could you come up here so the people from outside, out in the world could see you?
I need just, who to talk to. It may be the port. But the railroad tracks there in Troy,
Yes,
who do you talk to about just getting those ground off?
NDOT, and it's part of their project.
Oh, it is part of it?
Yes.
Okay.
You mean crossing on
Horrible.
66?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's
yeah.
That was asked at PCDC's annual meeting,
Mhm.
and Alvin explained it that night, that it's in the NDOT plan.
To do that. Okay.
Right, and
Wonderful.
that's their part. They're gonna actually raise it, I think,
Yeah.
and it's raise
The road.
raise the road.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's really rough, isn't it?
Yeah, but Bob said, all they have to do is grind that off, so that's why I was asking.
right,
Go with
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm. No problem. All right, next meeting?
Your next meeting will be Tuesday, May 17th at 9 a.m. here at the courthouse.
Okay. All right, thanks, everyone.
Is that clock right?
No.